Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the civil engineering portion of the general ability part of GATE 2021 exam. There are two papers in this segment. Let us solve them. The first one, getting to the top is dash than staying on top. Very simple. Getting to the top is easier than staying on top. Next, construct two rectangular sheets, sheet M and sheet N, of dimensions 6 centimeter into 4 centimeters each. So basically, the sheets are tentatively of this dimension. This is suppose sheet M, where this is 6 and this is 4. And let us suppose this is sheet N of the same dimension. This is 6 and this is 4. They have given us the folding operation 1, what it signifies. The sheet is folded into half by joining the short edges of the current shape. The short edges of the current shape, they are joined. And folding operation 2 is the sheet is folded into half by joining the long edges of the current shape. So the long edges of the current shape imply it is folded like this with the long edges overlapping over each other. They have also said that folding operation 1 is carried out on sheet M 3 times and folding operation 2 is carried out on sheet N, that too 3 times. And after that they have asked you the ratio of the perimeters of the final folded shape of sheet N to the final folded shape of sheet M. So let us find that out. You see, we have found out that sheet M, it is to be done, folding operation 1 is to be done thrice. Folding operation 1 is short edges are to be joined. So I will say now after the first folding operation, this sheet would look like somewhat like this, with this as 3 and this as 4. Now the second folding operation, shorter part is now 3. So this would look somewhat like this, with this as 3 and this as 2. And now after the third operation, see the shorter part is now 2. It would look as 2 and this would be 1.5. So this is the case. What is the perimeter? The perimeter is twice into the addition of the length and the breadth, that is 3.5 into 2, that is 7 centimeter. Let us now consider sheet N. On sheet N, folding operation 2 has to be done 3 times. So folding operation 2 means along the longer edge. So I will say that the first one will look like this. This as 6 and this as 2. The second one, see this 6 is still the longer edge. So the second one will look like this, with this as 6 and this becoming 1. And the third one would look like even smaller, with this as 6 but this as 0.5, right? So what will be the perimeter of sheet N? It will be twice of 0.5 plus 6, that is 6.5 into 2, that is equal to 13 centimeter. They have asked you the folded perimeter of sheet N to sheet N. So I will say that the result is 13 is to 7. This is the option and I will take it. 5 line segments of equal length PR, QS, ES, QS, QT and RT are used to form a star as shown in the figure below. Great. They have asked you to find the value of theta in degrees. The first thing that we should make out is that if these lengths are equal, then the star that is going to be formed will have this internal pentagon as a regular pentagon. The pentagon is bound to be a regular pentagon. Now, what is the property of a regular pentagon? Not only are the sides equal, but these interior angles will also be equal. Right. So let us not forget that. Now, what are the exterior? What is the summation of the exterior angles of a polygon? So always for any polygon, the summation of the exterior angles is always equal to 360 degree. So for this pentagon too, it will also, the addition will be 360 degree. Now let us investigate the exterior angles. See, suppose if our pentagon is somewhat like this, then one pair of external angles set will look somewhat like this, with these as the exterior angles. Now, since each exterior angle is made up of the interior angle minus the, 180 degree minus the interior angle of the polygon. Since the interior angles are all equal, so I can say that all the external angles are equal. Therefore, each external angle can be said to be 360 degree by 5 because they are divided into 5 equal external angles. That is equal to 72 degrees. Now let us look at the second pair of external angles set. This time, you see, these are the sets of external angles. This time, the sets are these. See, once again, 5 sets have been formed. Now, because the interior angles are all equal, and because this external angle is nothing but 180 degree minus an interior angle, so I can say all of these will be equal. Hence, I can say that the value of this external angle would also be, since the total external angle is 360 degree divided by 5, that is equal to 72 degree. Now, let us not forget that in this diagram, this is one of those external angles and this is the second external angle. So both of these are now 72 degrees. So therefore, what will be theta? Theta would be the total angle of a triangle is 180 degree. 180 degree minus 72 degree plus 72 degree. That is equal to 180 degree minus 144 degrees. That is equal to 36 degrees. So we will say that theta will be 36 degrees. And mind it, all these angles will all be 36 degrees because all the sides are equal. So I will say the value of theta in degrees is 36 degrees. Hope this is understood. Well, the question is incomplete here, but the question would be find the image of the word. Which word? Now this triangle. Image of the word on the x-axis. That is the question that has been given. Let us try to find the image. You see, E will get the image of this. L will get the image of this. G, very difficult to draw, but will somehow get the image of this N will get this image, A will get this image, I, it is easy, R will get this image, and T will get this image. So let us check which one matches. As you can see, this one clearly matches, number D. So number D is the answer, the image of the word on the x-axis. Statement: either P marries Q or X marries Y. Among the options below, the logical negation of the above statement is which one? Now, what do you mean by the negation of a statement? That is, both the facts established are negatively said, which means if it is said yes, it is said no in the statement. So what is said in the original statement? That P marries Q, X marries Y. Any one of these things happening. So the negative would be neither P marries Q nor X marries Y. Means P does not marry Q, X does not marry Y. So which sentence says that fact? See, the first one says that fact neither P marries Q nor X marries Y, and hence the first one is the answer, the logical negation of the above statement. A function lambda is defined as lambda pq is equal to p minus q squared if p is greater than equal to q, but is equal to p plus q if p is less than q. So they have asked you to find the value of this expression. Now from this expression you can see that this part is p, there is this comma, and this part is q, and is divided by a constant. So let us try to find out what is the value of p here. So the value of p here is minus 3 plus 2 is minus 1, but there is a minus above before it, so it is plus 1. And what is the value of q here? Minus 2 plus 3, so it is once again a value of 1 here, right? What is the value of this constant? The value of this constant is minus 1. There's a plus sign here, so this is 1. Now, here as we can clearly see that P and Q are equal. And we know that if P and Q are equal, then the function that will hold, the relation of lambda that will hold is P minus Q whole square. So basically we will say here that lambda of 1, 1 lambda of 1, 1 would be equal to 1 minus 1 whole square. So that would be equal to 0. And hence the value of this expression would be 0 by 1. That would be equal to 0. And hence we would say that our answer is B, 0. Okay. A simple one at that. 4 persons P, Q, R and S are to be seated in a row all facing the same direction, but not necessarily in the same order. It has been said that P and R cannot sit adjacent to each other. And it has been said S should be seated to the right of Q. So what are the number of distinct sitting arrangements possible? So let us try this out. Let us suppose these are the 4 vacancies, and let us suppose this is the direction which they are facing while seating. Now let us take this one first. S should be seated to the right of Q. So well, Q is here, S is seated to the right of Q. But then P and R can only be seated on these places, either this or in this way. But this is not allowed because they cannot sit adjacent to each other. So I will say this is not a valid case. Let's go on to the next case. See, this is the direction. And this time, say Q is sitting here and S is sitting here. See, S is to the right of Q. Nobody has said it is to the immediate right of Q. So right of Q means this. So in that case, P can sit here and R will sit here. Or else R will sit here and P can sit here. So you see two cases result, two different combinations or arrangements are possible. Let us take other cases. See, Q is here and S is here. S is to the right of Q. But then P and R must have to sit in these positions. But P and R cannot sit adjacent to each other. So naturally this combination cannot be possible. The next one. Well, Q can, in all these three cases, Q sat at the first position and we changed the R. We changed the S. This time let Q be seated here and let S be to the right of Q. Well, here P can either sit here and R on this side, or else R can sit here and P on this side. So absolutely okay. So we can say from here two cases come out. What is the next case? Let us suppose Q is here and S is here. This is highly possible. In that case, P has to sit here and R has to sit here, or else vice versa. Both of them are perfectly okay. So I can say here two different cases of distribution. Well, let us take the next case. See, in all these cases, Q was sitting to the second position. Let Q sit in the third position now. In that, S is sitting here because S is to the right of Q. But then P and R will have to sit here, which is not possible because they cannot sit adjacent to each other. So this is done away with. Well, another case. Now Q sits at the extreme right. But this is simply not possible because where will S sit to the right of Q? So as we can see, only these cases are possible and the total number of cases are 6 cases. So this is our answer. Hope this is done. Next. These are two operators on numbers P and Q such that this operator gives you P square plus Q square by PQ, whereas this operator gives you P square by Q. And they have said that x this y is 2 dot this 2. Let us check what is the value of x this y. So this would be equal to x square plus y square divided by xy. Let us find the value of what is 2 this 2. Now here P is also 2, Q is also 2. So naturally this will be 2 square by 2. That is equal to 2. So via this equation, what have they said? They have said x square plus y square divided by xy is equal to 2. Or x square plus y square is equal to 2xy. Or x square plus y square minus 2xy is equal to 0, or x minus y whole square is equal to 0, which means x is equal to y. So basically x is equal to y will be our answer. Hope this is done. Humans have the ability to construct worlds entirely in their minds, which don't exist in the physical world. So far as we know, no other species possesses this ability. This skill is so important that we have different words to refer to its different flavors, such as imagination, invention, and innovation. There's the passage. Based on the above passage, which one of the following is true? The first one says, we do not know of any species other than humans who possess the ability to construct mental worlds. We will immediately say that this is absolutely correct, because this is what has been said. So far as we know, no other species possess this ability. So this is the correct, and since which one of the following is true, so we have arrived at our correct answer. Had it been an exam, we would not have wasted time on checking these three options. But this is not an exam, so let us just check it. Imagination, invention, and innovation are unrelated to the ability to construct mental world. Clearly it has been said that the ability is a skill. This skill has been given different names: imagination, invention, and innovation. So the simple thing that they're unrelated is absolutely false. The next, no species possess the ability. See, here it has been said, no species possess the ability. But human beings possess this ability, right? Humans have the ability. And human being is a species, Homo sapiens. So naturally this is also wrong. The terms imagination, invention, and innovation refer to unrelated skills. Absolutely wrong, because all of them are names of different flavors from one skill. So obviously they're very much related. So you see, this one still stands as the correct answer. Let's go to the next one. In a company, 35% of the employees drink coffee, 40% drink tea, and 10% of the employees drink both tea and coffee. So, what percent of employees drink neither tea nor coffee? Let's work it out. It's a Venn diagram. Now, in a Venn diagram, since the whole Venn diagram is in percentage, so the total value, universal value, would be 100%. Now you say, let these are the employees who drink coffee. Let these be the employees who drink tea. It has been said 35% of the employees drink coffee. 40% of the employees drink tea. And it has been given 10% of the employees drink both tea and coffee. This portion called N represents those who drink neither tea nor coffee. So naturally that is what has been asked for percentage, the percentage value of N. Now how do we do it? Very simple. See, this portion is the portion of people who drink both tea and coffee. So if I asked what is the percentage which drinks only coffee? So the answer would be 35 minus 10, that is 25%. Now, see, we have to find this whole tea circle is 40%. This only coffee part is 25%. And this N part is plus N. This must be equal to 100%, right? So what will N be equal to? N be equal to 100% minus 65%. That is equal to 35%. So 35% of the people drink neither tea nor coffee. I presume that is clear. So the first paper has ended, set 1. Thank you very much.